saving money with Carnival's drink package, until your final bill hits harder than a double margarita at sea. Every cruiser thinks they know how to beat the bar, but 2025 brought new hidden rules, quiet policy shifts, and secret tricks that only the insiders use. Imagine sipping all day while others get cut off, or unlocking cocktails not even listed on the menu. Today, we're re-exposing 18 hidden drink package hacks Carnival and other cruise lines want you to know, and secret number 7 shocks even the most loyal cruisers. #1. The pre-cruise purchase loophole. Here's the first secret. Every smart cruiser learns never, ever, buy your drink package after you board. Carnival quietly changes prices between the time you book and the moment you step onto the ship, and the difference can sting. Most people don't even realize it's happening. Two couples on the same sailing of the Carnival celebration, couple A books their cheers package online a month before departure for about $59 per person per day. Couple B waits until embarkation because they want to think about it. By the time they swipe their sail and sign card on board, the price has jumped to $69. Same drinks, same ship, just $140 difference over a 7-day cruise. Money that could have gone toward shore excursions or steakhouse night. The reason? Carnival treats on-board purchases as last-minute convenience buys, and they charge a premium for it. It's an easy way for the cruise line to make an extra profit without most passengers noticing. As soon as you book your cruise, head into your Carnival online portal and check the Manage My Booking section once a week. Flash sales often drop mid-week, especially Tuesdays and Wednesdays. When you see that rate dip, even a few dollars, lock it in immediately. You can always cancel and rebook if it drops again. Start your cruise like a pro, saving before you even set sail. Number 2. The embarkation day timing trick. Most cruisers waste their first few hours on board without realizing their drink package is already active. They think they have to wait until the ship sails or until their cabin is ready. But here's the insider truth. Your drink package kicks in the moment your sail and sign card is activated at check-in. You board the ship, drop your carry-on near the buffet, and wander around waiting for your room to open. Meanwhile, smart cruisers head straight to the Atrium Bar or Red Frog Pub and start sipping before sail away. By the time the rest of the crowd is ordering their first drink at 4 p.m., you've already had your first mojito and paid nothing extra. Sometimes the system doesn't sync automatically right away. The trick is to politely ask the bartender to ping or manually activate your package. It takes less than a minute. Most bartenders will smile and do it for you if you show your sail and sign card. On embarkation day, you're technically paying for a full day of drinks, whether you use it or not. Every hour you delay, you're losing part of that value. As soon as you board, skip the lunch rush at Guy's Burger Joint and hit the nearest bar instead. That early activation drink is your first small victory, and a sign you're re-cruising like an insider. Number A. The sharing loophole without breaking rules. Let's talk about the big one. The sharing loophole. Carnival's rules are crystal clear. You can't share your cheers, packaged drinks with anyone else. But here's what most passengers realize: there are totally legal ways to make it work smarter between two people without breaking a single policy. You're on the Lido deck, sun blazing. One of you has the drink package, the other doesn't. The classic mistake. Trying to hand your cocktail to your partner. Big no-no. Bartenders are trained to watch for that. If they catch you, they can flag your account, cancel your package, and even fine you. Yep, it happens more often than you think. Now, here's how the pros do it. One person orders a mocktail, soda, or bottled water, all covered under the drink plan. The other brings a small bottle of rum or tequila bought legally from port shops or duty-free. Mix the two discreetly in your own cup, and boom, you've got a real drink that didn't break any rules. You didn't share a packaged drink. You just used to separate purchases strategically. Why it matters? Because drink packages are per person, but most couples don't drink evenly. One person might want 8 cocktails a day. The other 2, learning to balance and stretch what you buy keeps your trip stress-free and your bar bill sane. Order doubles with ice on the side. You'll get more pour for the same swipe, and you'll never need to risk sharing again. #4. Hidden drinks not on the menu. Here's a secret most cruisers completely miss. The best drinks on Carnival aren't even on the menu. That laminated bar list. It's just the safe zone for casual guests, but every bartender on board knows a hidden list of cocktails they can make on request, all still covered under your cheers. Drink package. You're at the Alchemy Bar watching everyone order the same frozen margarita or pina colada. Then a seasoned cruiser steps up and asks for a BBC. That's banana, Baileys, and coconut cream. Or maybe a kiss on the lips, a fruity blend that isn't printed anywhere. The bartender grins, whips it up, and it counts just like any other cocktail. No upcharge, no extra tip needed. Here's the kicker. Those off-menu drinks usually use better ingredients. Bartenders love when guests ask for something different because it breaks up the monotony of endless mojitos. It's like a secret handshake between you and the crew. Why it matters? Because you're paying for variety, not just volume. When you limit yourself to the printed options, you're leaving flavor and value on the table. On your first night, ask your bartender, what's your favorite drink most guests don't know about? They'll light up. You might get an espresso martini, a spicy Caribbean twist, or a local port special. Those hidden gems are how seasoned cruisers drink smarter and never get bored halfway through the voyage. #5. The $20 rule. Most cruisers think their drink package limits them to basic liquors, but that's only half true. Here's the real deal. Carnival's Cheers package covers any alcoholic drink priced at $20 or less. That includes many premium brands. Most passengers skip because they assume it's too expensive. You're at the Alchemy bar, and the person next to you orders a well vodka cranberry. The bartender nods. Then you step up and ask for Grey Goose. Same mixer. The cost, still covered. Why? Because it's under that $20 cap. You've just leveled up your cruise experience without paying a dime more. This rule applies to martinis, frozen drinks, craft beers, and even some wine pours. You just have to know your ceiling. Once you pass that $20 mark, you pay the difference out of pocket, but most of Carnival's premium options fall safely below it. Why does this matter? Because most passengers waste their daily drink limit on watered-down cocktails when they could be getting top-shelf value. The $20 rule is how you stretch your package and actually feel like you're re-getting your money's worth. Ask bartenders what their best drink under $20 is. They'll often surprise you with creative mixes or upgraded spirits that stay within the package. When you know the price cutoff, you stop drinking like a rookie and start sipping like a VIP for the same exact cost. #6. The Port Day Power Play. Here's a sneaky secret that separates the pros from the newbies. Your drink package doesn't stop working just because the ship is docked. Most cruisers assume that once they step off at port, the value disappears until sail away. But the truth is, with the right timing, you can double the value of your cheers package on port days. You spend all day exploring Cozumel Sun Beach, tacos, maybe a few local beers. By the time you return, it's 3:30 p.m., and the lines at the gangway are long. Everyone's tired, dehydrated, and ready to crash. Meanwhile, the savvy cruisers, they're grabbing a pina colada at the Red Frog Rum Bar before the others even board. That's one more drink on your plan while everyone else is still fumbling for sunscreen. Here's the catch. Many guests forget that the bars reopen as soon as the ship is cleared for reboarding. That's usually hours before departure. You could easily sneak in 2 or 3 cocktails before dinner while the crowd is still filtering back on board. Port days are technically paid drink days, but most cruisers miss out on half their value because they're ashore. That's money wasted every single trip. Before leaving the ship, ask the bartender what time the bars reopen for returning guests. Plan to be back 30 minutes early and order your favorite cocktail on the way to your cabin. It's the easiest way to squeeze every dollar of value out of your package without drinking a drop more than you want to. #7. Mixology hack. This one shocks even longtime Carnival loyalists. You can actually mix your own custom cocktails using ingredient swaps, and it's 100% covered under your drink package. No rule breaking, no sneaky loopholes, just smart ordering. Here's how it plays out. Imagine you're at the Alchemy bar and you want something creamy but tropical. Instead of ordering 2 separate drinks, say, can you do a pina colada base with a splash of Baileys? The bartender nods, mixes it, and it counts as 1 drink under your cheers plan. You've just created a cruise-exclusive concoction that would cost $25 ashore, but here, it's free. As long as it's a single serving under that $20 cap, Carnival bartenders can blend ingredients however you like. You're not limited to the menu, you're limited only by your creativity. Want a frozen espresso martini with coconut rum? Done. A spicy margarita with jalapeno syrup? Easy. Most passengers treat the drink package like a set menu. Rum, Coke, repeat. But you're paying for access to a bar, not just the drinks themselves. Custom cocktails give you premium-level variety without spending a penny more. Befriend one bartender early and ask them to create a signature drink just for you. Most love showing off their skills, and you'll get a one-of-a-kind mix that's never on the menu. You'll look like a VIP every night while everyone else sticks to the same basic daiquiri. #8. Coffee and mocktail multiplier. Here's a hack that most cruisers completely overlook. Your drink package, doesn't just cover alcohol. It includes specialty coffees, mocktails, smoothies, and energy drinks too. And that's where the hidden value really stacks up. You roll out of your cabin around 8 a.m., still half asleep after karaoke night. The line at Java Blue Cafe is packed with people swiping their sale and signed cards and paying $6 for a caramel macchiato. Meanwhile, you, the smart cruiser, flash your cheers package and walk away with that same drink for free. Now imagine doing that every morning for a 7-day cruise. That's $40, $50 in value before you've even had your first cocktail of the day. Add a smoothie at lunch and a mocktail by the pool. and suddenly your package is paying for itself. Carnival includes non-alcoholic specialty drinks because they know most guests forget they exist. They're betting you'll only focus on cocktails. But if you use it from morning to night, coffee, soda, mocktails, and then alcohol, you're pulling full value from every dollar you spent. Even light drinkers can come out ahead when they mix in these bonus beverages. You don't have to down 10 beers a day to make your package worth it. Start every day with a specialty coffee and end it with a zero-proof frozen drink or smoothie. You stretch your package value and still wake up ready for the next port. No hangover required. #9. Bar staff loyalty bonus here. SA secret the veteran cruisers swear by. Build a relationship with 1 or 2 bartenders early, and the perks will follow you all week. Carnival crew members pour hundreds of drinks a day. They remember faces, not just cards, and when you stand out as a friendly, respectful guest who tips early, they'll remember you. It's day 1 on your Carnival Panorama sailing. You hit the Red Frog Rum Bar, order your first drink, and slide over a $5 tip with a smile. The bartender nods, says thank you, and that's it. But the next time you walk up, you don't wait in line. Your drink's ready faster, maybe a little stronger, and sometimes, you'll even get those little off-menu extras. It's not about bribery, it's about respect and connection. Bartenders often compete for guest favorite scores and genuinely appreciate cruisers who treat them like people, not drink machines. Over 7 days, that one small gesture can mean better service at every bar you visit. Your glass will never sit empty, and when lines stretch across the pool deck, you'll be the one getting a wink and a fresh cocktail before anyone else. On day 1, pick a home bar, maybe Alchemy, Red Frog, or Havana. Tip your bartender early, learn their name, and greet them by it. That $5 is the best investment you'll make on the entire cruise. The return, faster service, better pours, and the inside track to every secret cocktail on board. #10. Bring aboard wine loophole here. One of the easiest ways to save money before you even step foot on the ship. Bring your own wine. Carnival actually allows every adult to carry on one 750 milliliters bottle of wine or champagne at embarkation. It's right there in the fine print, but most cruisers never take advantage of it. A couple boards the Carnival Horizon for a 7-day cruise. They each pack one bottle of their favorite wine, tucked safely in their carry-on, not checked luggage. That's 2 full bottles they can enjoy in their cabin, on the balcony, or poured into glasses before dinner. If they'd ordered those same bottles on board, they'd have spent $60, $80 icily instead, zero extra charge. Here's the catch, it has to be standard size and sealed. No boxed wine, no magnums, no screw-top minis. And don't hide it in your suitcase. Carnival screens, checked bags, and if they find it, they'll confiscate it until the end of the cruise. That one simple move gives you an instant welcome aboard drink before you even hit the bar. It's your built-in pregame, your sail-away toast, or your sunset sipper without spending a dime from your cheers. Plan, pack your bottle in bubble wrap inside your carry-on and bring a corkscrew or ask your cabin steward for one. It's the easiest rule-abiding way to start your cruise with a glass in hand and extra cash in your pocket. #11. Free drinks on sea day morning. This next one feels like cheating, but it's completely legit. Carnival gives away free drinks almost every cruise day. Most passengers just don't realize when or where it's happening. If you know where to look, you can easily score 2 to 3 bonus cocktails a day without touching your drink package. It's a sea day on the Carnival Venetia. Around 11 a.m., you stroll past the art auction, and what do you see? Waiters walking around with trays of free champagne, no strings attached. Later that afternoon, the captain's toast in the atrium kicks off with complimentary sparkling wine. And if you wander into the casino opening, there's usually another round of free cocktails for anyone at the tables. Most cruisers skip these because they never check the Fun Times Daily Planner or the Carnival Hub app. They sleep in, hit the buffet, and miss every one of these hidden happy hours. That's money left on the table, literally. Even if you have the cheers package, these freebies extend your drink value. You're paying for 15 alcoholic drinks a day, but if you grab 3 free ones, you've stretched your package limit without using up your count. Every night before bed, open your Carnival Hub app and search the next day's events for words like toast, reception, or auction. Circle every free drink event you can find. Do that, and you'll cruise like an insider sipping champagne while everyone else is still waiting in line at the pool bar. #12. Soda package stack here. SA hack most couples completely miss. You and T both need the full cheers drink package to enjoy unlimited drinks. Carnival lets you mix and match plans, and if you do it right, you can save hundreds while still having everything you want. One guest buys the full cheers package, that's all the alcoholic drinks, specialty coffees, mocktails, and sodas. The other guest grabs the bottomless bubbles package, that's unlimited soda and soft drinks only. Together, you've covered all your drink needs for way less than buying 2 cheers packages. Most couples think Carnival requires both adults in the cabin to buy the same plan. Not true, that rule only applies when both guests are purchasing cheers But if one guest goes alcohol-free, you're in the clear. Not every cruiser drinks equally. One person might love cocktails by the pool while the other prefers Diet Coke or iced coffee. Forcing both to pay top dollar makes no sense, and Carnival knows it. By stacking one Cheers and one bottomless Bubbles, you're playing within the rules, but spending smarter. Before your cruise, call Carnival or go into your booking portal and add bottomless Bubbles under Manage My Booking. You'll save around $20 a day, and both of you can still enjoy drinks all day long without wasting money or risking any policy violations. That's a win-win combo. Even seasoned cruisers forget. #13. Duty-free port boost. Here's a move that seasoned cruisers love, using port days to restock your stash legally. Most passengers walk right past the duty-free shops thinking everything they buy will just get taken away until the end of the cruise. But that's not always true. In certain ports, you can actually carry your purchase back on board and use it mid-cruise. If you know how to play it right, you're docked in Cozumel. You find a bottle of premium rum or tequila at the Pier's duty-free shop for half the ship's price. Normally, security would hold it until the last night, but some ports, especially Cozumel, Nassau, and St. Martin, allow you to bring sealed bottles back aboard if you declare them and follow Carnival's recheck policy. That means you can enjoy those local spirits in your cabin during the cruise, totally above board. The rules change depending on the port and ship. Sometimes security will hold it, other times they'll let it through. The key is to ask before you buy. Most shop attendants know which ports allow mid-cruise carry-ons. Buying smart in port can cut your onboard bar bill in half, and it gives you better quality for less. Always ask the duty-free clerk, "Can I reboard with this bottle today?" If they say yes, keep your receipt handy for security. You'll walk back on with top-shelf liquor at duty-free prices, and Carnival can say a thing. #14. Room service refill. Hack. Most cruisers realize this. Your drink package can follow you right to your cabin door. That's right, you can use your Cheers package for in-room beverages, but only if you know how to order them the right way. You're back in your stateroom after a long day at port. You want a nightcap, but you're too tired to trek across the ship to a bar. So you open the Carnival Hub app, order a cocktail, and boom, a $5 delivery fee gets added. Not exactly the free perk you thought you had. Skip the app. Instead, pick up your cabin phone and call room service or guest services directly. When you order over the phone, the staff can manually process your Cheers package with no extra fee. The same as if you were standing at the bar. You'll get your cocktail, your card stays clean, and you avoid the surprise charge. Over a 7-day cruise, even 2 or 3 of those convenience fees can add up to $20 or more, all for drinks you've technically already paid for. Call room service directly and say, "Can I order this under my Cheers package?" Be polite, and they'll usually waive any extra fee. Then enjoy your mojito or wine from the comfort of your balcony. It's the perfect way to end your night, smart, relaxed, and saving money while everyone else pays extra for convenience. P. The specialty restaurant trick. Here's a quiet secret. Most cruisers don't know your Cheers package works inside many specialty restaurants, too. That's right, even when you're sitting down for a fancy steakhouse dinner or an Italian feast. You don't have to pay extra for wine, cocktails, or beer if you order it the right way. It's night 3 aboard the Carnival Mardi Gras. You've booked a reservation at Fahrenheit 550, ready for a perfect filet mignon and a glass of Cabernet. The couple at the next table orders wine from the menu and gets charged $14 each. But when your server asks what you'd like, you say, "Can you apply my Cheers package?" They nod, swipe your sale and sign card, and the drink's covered. No extra charge, no questions asked. Cheers applies at nearly all onboard venues that serve alcohol, bars, dining rooms, pool decks, and yes, specialty restaurants. The only limit is that your drink must fall under that $20 cap. Most glasses of wine, cocktails, and beers do. Specialty dining can be the priciest part of your cruise experience. Without this trick, many guests spend an extra $50, $100 just on drinks with dinner, even though they've already paid for a package that covers them. When you sit down, always tell your server you have Cheers. Before ordering, they'll make sure to select items covered under the plan. You'll elevate your meal without inflating your bill.